Samsung usually releases a lot of smartphones each year, ranging from entry-level to flagship phones, and it's no secret that choosing the right device is a daunting task. Well, today, we have done the heavy lifting for you, and this is the list of the best Samsung phones you can buy in 2023 for all budgets. Now let's face it, when it comes to budget Samsung phones, they are never good. It's always a subpar phone that can't meet your expectations. So instead of buying a new budget phone, you're better off getting an older flagship or mid-range device. And this brings us to the Galaxy A52 5G, a gem released back in 2021, over 2 years ago, and is still holding its ground as one of the best mid-range phones ever released. Priced at around $150 or even less, it's the best time to get it. Picture this: IP67 dust and water resistance, a smooth 120Hz Super AMOLED display that's perfect for binge watching or gaming, and the ability to capture videos in 4K through both the selfie and the rear cameras. Speaking of cameras, the optical image stabilization also ensures your shots remain steady. Under the hood, the Snapdragon 750G chipset powers this phone, delivering a seamless performance for your everyday tasks and more. What's more, this phone is set to receive Android 14 this year, keeping you up to date and secure. Now, the reason I picked this phone is because of the Android 14 update. But if you don't really care about it and you're okay with Android 13, then the Galaxy S20 FE is a better alternative at the same price. Moving up a little bit on price, we have the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus, one of the phones in the flagship S21 series. And since it's a flagship phone, you should expect premium features on every single aspect. Housing the mighty Snapdragon 888 chipset, this phone is a powerhouse capable of handling whatever task you throw its way. There was also a version with the Exynos 2100 chipset, but if you're going to buy this phone, I'd suggest you get the Snapdragon 888 variant. It's just the better version. At the $240 price point, I can almost guarantee that you'll not see a better camera system that this phone offers. With exceptional low-light performance, impressive dynamic range, and stunning details, your photos will truly come to life. And don't worry about software updates, you'll get both the Android 14 and Android 15, keeping you safe for a while. So you get a great design, powerful processor, amazing cameras, 2 more years of software updates, IP68 dust and water resistance rating, and Gorilla Glass Victus protection with this phone. Moving on to the mid-range price segment, we have the new Galaxy A54. Now if you really want a Samsung phone from this year at this price, then this is the one for you. First off, it has an amazing design that feels like a super premium phone. Beyond aesthetics, the Galaxy A54 comes bearing some impressive gifts. A standout feature is Samsung offering 4 years of software updates and 5 years of security updates, so you'll be enjoying the latest updates for years to come. The phone also has an exceptional primary camera that is great across all shooting scenarios. But that's not all. The phone has IP67 dust and water resistance rating and a great battery life, allowing you to power throughout your day without constantly looking for a charger. With this phone, you're guaranteed to have it for quite a while. Next on, we have the Samsung Galaxy S23, the smallest phone in this year's flagship lineup. When you talk of the best smartphones released this year, this phone has to have a place on that list. And the best part, you can get it for just $500 or even less. It feels like an absolute steal. It is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, the most powerful Android processor to date. This processing power ensures smooth performance whether you're gaming, multitasking, or diving into resource-intensive apps. It literally doesn't get better than this. And of course, being a flagship phone, you get amazing cameras. The Galaxy S23 flaunts an impressive array, featuring a 50-megapixel wide-angle lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto lens, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 12-megapixel selfie camera. With the rear camera capable of recording 8K at 30 fps, and the selfie camera delivering 4K video at 60 fps, you're unstoppable when shooting videos and photos. And the display on the S23 is nothing short of breathtaking, offering one of the best and brightest screens in the smartphone realm. It's also a 6.1 inch, so by 2023 standards, it's like a compact phone. And so if you'd like an actual powerful compact phone at this price, it's an option. Now let's move back to the most powerful Samsung phone from last year, the Galaxy S22 Ultra. More than a year from the date of release, and the price has dropped to half of its original price at between $540 to $600. It's the predecessor to this year's S23 Ultra, and they share most features minus a few exceptions here and there. The camera system is one of the best in the market and boasts of exceptional zoom capabilities, the best in this price range. And if you love photography but don't have $1,000, this is the phone for you. Notably, the S22 Ultra embraces productivity with open arms. Accompanied by an S Pen, this device is useful in various scenarios, from note-taking to creative expressions. So, a vibrant display, superb cameras, exceptional performance, amazing usability, and an all-rounded smartphone at this price. This is the best value Samsung phone you can buy right now, and I know it's a bold claim, but I stand on that. Now moving on to the flagship segment, we have the epitome of flagship excellence, the Galaxy S23 Ultra. While the S22 Ultra is the best value Samsung phone currently, this is the best Samsung phone period. If you have all the money in the world and want the creme de la creme, this is the one for you. Just like the S23, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, the most powerful processor in the world, so you can expect nothing short of unrivaled performance. Multitasking, gaming and productivity tasks are done effortlessly in one seamless experience. And of course, in the camera segment, the S23 Ultra arguably has the most impressive camera system in a smartphone. With this 200 megapixel camera, your shots don't lack any detail and it captures everything with great clarity. It also has impressive zoom capabilities. The phone's 5000 mAh battery ensures your phone lasts you a whole day of normal usage with some power to spare. And of course, it has an S Pen, so your productivity and creativity is enhanced. Finally, we move to the folding phones, and the Z Flip 5 stands out. Sporting a larger outer display compared to its predecessor, the Z Flip 5 is the most aesthetically pleasing folding phone, at least according to me. What truly sets this phone apart is its innovative use of the cover display. Without even unfolding the device, the cover display proves that it's still functional. It can run several apps and there's a possibility of more usefulness in future software updates. Now if you prefer the book-style fold, then the Z Fold 5 is also an option. However, it's worth noting that the Z Flip 5 has a more significant improvement from its predecessor compared to the Z Fold 5. Both devices are powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, ensuring that performance is never compromised. So this is the list of the best Samsung phones you can buy in 2023 for all prices. If you think that there's a phone that needed to be included in the list, or even one that should have been left out, leave it in the comments down below. And if you like the video, you can subscribe, like, share, and even comment. Thanks for watching. I'm Milan, and I'm signing out.